This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Looking forward to a more normal 2021. We hear from the president of the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce next. Hi there, everyone. I hope the new year is going great, and I thank you for joining us. I'm Ken Carr with your local information. We take one more look back at 2020 with Janine Lassant's final year in review segment with the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce president. We'll hear how the chamber helped businesses in 2020 and what they're looking forward to here in 2021.
Joining us now for a year in review for 2020 is President of the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce, Mary Malone. Thanks for joining us via Zoom.
It's the way of the world.
Yes, it is. And what a year it has been for everyone. Very challenging for small businesses and nonprofits. And that's who you represent for the Chamber of Commerce. What do we reflect on looking back at 2020 in the last 12 months?
A week after the March shutdown, we had put together the task force with local legislator and the chambers, and not only our small members, but our larger members. We were the larger businesses that in the industrial park that were operating, and we're doing phone calls to update them, our connection with Lehigh Valley Network. So it truly has been a case of everyone getting together, doing their pieces, incorporating the Mountain Council of Government so that all the local municipalities, and sharing that information, whether it was curfew time, new mitigation efforts by the government, all of those pieces. We actually had some of our larger employers might have a plant here, but not their headquarters. We actually had a number of our calls, especially in the springtime, where the headquarters was calling in as well, and listening to the challenges and what we were doing and what the recommendations were, again, whether it was the healthcare system or local municipalities or the state government. So
you've been doing this quite a long time, been working with small businesses for quite a long time. What are and were the major concerns from businesses, and how do we move forward in 2021?
So many businesses either were shut down for a month or 2 months, the layoff of their staffs. A lot of times, most of our members have less than 5 employees, and it's generally family members. And so if they didn't have the ability to go online or make that pivot, so it has been very, very challenging, and trying to, again, stay in compliance with the governor and all of those things. So we have, even ourselves, the chamber not only is based on membership, but our revenue model is on mixers and educations and gathering. We had to, initially we delayed some of our larger events, and then some of them had to be our chamber awards, wound up being a virtual event. Our annual meeting got moved from May to September. So all of those kinds of things.
So when you look at membership this year, the chamber had a kind of a unique role where you were really servicing and representing all local businesses throughout Greater Hazleton.
People were searching for the ability to connect and to be part of, whether it's to get the information from the PA chamber, or if you did get a PPP loan, how to go about forgiveness. And so I think a lot of people saw the value in it and wanted to be a part of that.
Moving on to 2021 expectations for the chamber.
At the very least, for the first part of the first quarter of 2021, we're still going to be in a virtual capacity and assisting. I have seen with this latest surge a ramp up again in the need for information, that businesses are aware of here's an opportunity for you. This is the things that you need. And the other piece that we've done a good job of this year, I think as never before, is here in the Hazleton area, just based on our demographics and the businesses, we need to do things in 2 languages. And so to make sure that that information is out there for all businesses in the greater Hazleton area. So that would be for the first part. And then again, hoping to get back into a more regular routine and schedule for at least by the 3rd quarter. And, events like Fun Fest, we really reconfigured it and did a very little bit as a placeholder, hoping that next year's Fun Fest will be back to the same and have more to celebrate as far as health and businesses staying open and starting again to get back to whatever the new normal will be in 2021.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Frankie's Pizzeria, located at 3739 Wyoming Street in Hazleton. Every Friday night is all-you-can-eat crab legs from 5 until 8 p.m. Reservations are suggested. You can call 570-454-6000 to make a reservation or for more information.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's our forecast for the first full week of 2021. On Tuesday, we have a 20% chance of snow showers, mostly cloudy, highs in the 30s. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, lows in the 20s. On Wednesday, it's partly sunny with highs in the 30s. Wind gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, lows in the 20s. Thursday is mostly sunny with highs in the 30s. Thursday night, mostly cloudy with lows in the 20s. Friday is partly sunny with highs in the 30s. And Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low near 20. 2021 is off to a great start because we have Ron Marchetti after the break, and he's going to take a look back at the year in sports. After that, we have a clip from our show, Sacco Chiropractic, and in sports, we have a number of college signings to tell you about, including where North Schuylkill cross country and track star Corey McCormick will continue her career. And now the social news. In tonight's Talk of the Town, we have a happy birthday to Debbie Lasant from your family, friends, and everyone at SSPTV. To see upcoming community events and more social news, like the SSPTV News Facebook page.
SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Gustavo Malata Canella, age 28 of Hazleton. Services will be held at the convenience of the family under the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Thomas Joseph Doxy Sirico, age 66 of Hazleton, who passed away on December 26th. The graveside service will be held on Tuesday at 10 a.m. at the Calvary Cemetery in Drums. The Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Louis Lou Giannetti of Hazleton. Services will be private under the Firo Funeral Home. Diane M. Cookie Grego, age 78 of Hazleton. Services will be held at a later date under the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home. Justine Lee Houseneck, age 35 of Hazleton, who passed away on December 8th. A memorial service will be held on Sunday at 2 p.m. at J. Angelo's Restaurant in Shikshini. The Mayo Funeral Home in Shikshini is in charge of arrangements. And Joanne M. Kohler, age 73 of Sugarloaf Township. A memorial service will be held on Friday at 8 p.m. at the Harmon Funeral Home in Drums. Friends may call Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the funeral home. Today's social and obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.